Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. Today I want to have a conversation with you about branding, because some people think of branding as reputation. That is, how people think of you. And, I want to pose a question of you. What is your reputation? How do people think of you? Now, when people think of most individuals at work, they like to be thought of as reliable, trustworthy, effective, a good leader, certain attributes that they work to define themselves as. But here's the difference between branding and reputation. Branding takes in the additional component of who knows this about you. Now, for most people, when you ask that question, it's, well, the people I work with. Okay, great. So 20 people know that you're a wonderful individual and you have all these attributes. The immediate 20 that you come into contact with. But when you're going to look for work, you're going to need to know a lot more than that, because you want to have people outside of your immediate circle have positive opinions about you. And that's why branding is so important. You have to use a variety of the tools out there, some of which I've mentioned in other videos, some of which I'm going to mention in upcoming videos, to develop a reputation for yourself in people's minds. And that's really the key. How people perceive you outside of your immediate circle. Because often those are the ones who you're going to develop a sphere of influence with. Those are the ones that you can network with outside your circle, who will help you get to your next job, who will help form that sales force for you, to knock down doors and bring you to the next organization. Or better yet, reach out to you proactively and say, hey, I've got an opportunity that I think makes sense for you. You want to listen for a few minutes? So don't just rely on reputation. Work on developing a brand that causes people to think of you as an expert in your field and come to you when there are opportunities that make sense. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below and let people know that you found it helpful. You can write a comment on YouTube as well that might encourage others to watch the video. In addition, on YouTube, subscribe to my channel there, which is The Big Game Hunter TV, and you'll get notices whenever I do a new video on YouTube. You can also come over to my website, jeffaltman.com, and watch all my videos there. And you can subscribe to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice, which I publish weekly with advice for job hunters good anywhere in the world. At my website, you can listen to podcasts of my radio show, post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. You have access to Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe on the homepage, both of which search thousands of sites for job leads, so you don't have to find all these places. You have access to easy to work with career builder links. You can search positions I'm recruiting for, as well as find out about my VIP personal search agent coaching program that's designed for me to be involved in your life and to help you get more interviews and ultimately get hired. Two final things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below and let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your current firm fill a couple of positions. Finally, if you haven't already done so, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/in/The Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you found today's video helpful. Hope you have a great day. Take care.